I'm a Master's in Social Work student at Pacific University in the Latino Family and Cultures concentration. I think social work picked me. From an early age. I come from a background where, you have to rely on your community members for a lot of things, a lot of things that you need to survive. And I feel like I've been doing social work, and the people around me have been doing social work since I was a little kid. I finished my undergrad and was doing some work here in the community, but wanted to really elevate my practice for the most part. And when this opportunity came up, I was told about it from several people, and I applied and I got in. There was nothing else like it in the United States, I felt like. Well, there's two tracks. There's the health and wellness, and there's the Latino family and culture. Because I am someone that is part of the Latino community, I felt like, and I work with the population, I felt like it was only natural for me to continue learning about that population a little bit more deeply. I think with a lot of concentrations, you learn really specific ways of working with people. And the thing that I've been most impressed about with the Latino family and culture concentration is that you're getting this broad understanding of historical and cultural reasons of why people are migrating, some of the issues that they're facing. And so essentially you get this big picture idea of what's going on with them, and you get to decide what type of intervention you're gonna might be most appropriate. So the first year I did it at the Department of Youth Services, which is a criminal justice agency. So it's a jail essentially for youth that have committed certain offenses. While working there, I was a part of the sex offender team. So essentially I was a probation officer for youth that had committed sexual offenses, and we worked to try to make sure that they were as successful as possible. In addition to that, I did some therapeutic work with children who were at the highest risk of committing suicide while in detention. And then for my second year, I work at a mental health agency here in town called Options Counseling. And essentially we provide individual, couples, and family therapy to people in the Lane County community. That's another beautiful thing about being at Pacific University, is that we are a small cohort. I don't know the number of people that are allowed to be in one cohort, but I think we have 13. And out of that 13, we've become very, very close. Social work in general, I think, puts you in a situation where you're gonna have to open up. It's almost a personal growth seminar disguised as education. You're also, I think, allowed to challenge what the professor is talking about more. And I think that's a really important thing to do. Well, I was offered a job at the agency that I currently work for, that I'm interning at. So I'm gonna be a mental health therapist here pretty soon. To be honest with you, I think no matter where I'm at, I'm gonna be happy as long as I could use some of the skills that I've learned at Pacific and in my concentration and apply them to the agency. So for example, there's a lot of stigma around the mental health piece with the Latino community, and coming from the concentration that I just came from, I've been able to open people's eyes at my agency so that we could provide more access to this population that desperately needs services but isn't able to access it because of insurance reasons or cultural issues that might prevent them from coming in.